Arnott has been designing air suspension replacement products for luxury cars, trucks, and SUVs since 1989. It is that expertise in air suspension that led Arnott to create its first adjustable air suspension kit for motorcycles in 2007. Arnott's adjustable air suspension kits enable riders to lower their bike while stopped or for parking and greatly improve ride quality while reducing painful bottoming and bumps. Arnott Adjustable Air Suspension for Motorcycles 2014 to present Indian Touring Series, Arnott Ultimate Ride Series. This video covers the following Arnott kits: MC2920 Fox Adjustable Air Suspension Kit with black handlebar switch, MC2929 Fox Adjustable Air Suspension Kit with chrome handlebar switch. In this video, we show you how to remove and replace the stock Indian shock on 2014 and later Indian Touring, Bagger, and Cruiser models with an Arnott Ultimate Ride Series kit, including Fox IFP shock, compressor, electronics, and handlebar-mounted switch. Step 1. Preparing the motorcycle and shock removal. Use a solid, level surface to position the bike on a motorcycle lift and use all recommended safety techniques. Lift the bike so the rear wheel is just slightly off the ground. Remove the left and right side covers. Remove both saddlebags. Ensure that all electrical connections are disconnected if applicable. Remove the seat and leather strap bracket if applicable. Remove the right foot peg and the lower right side cover. Remove all rear fender trim on both sides, including the antenna. Remove rear outside fender bolts and plastic pins. Loosen the rear inside fender bolts on both sides until they are about halfway out. Lift the rear of the fender and slide it back to expose the lower shock bolt. Remove the shock air fill nut and bolt. Supporting the motorcycle under the motor with a jack, remove the upper and lower shock bolts. Remove the OE shock. Step 2. Air compressor installation. Raise the rear tire with a jack to prepare for compressor installation. The black wire on the compressor should be grounded to one of the pump mount bolts. With the supplied bolts, mount the pump under the motorcycle to the threaded holes and tighten firmly. Connect the supplied red wire extension and the 1/4 inch air line to the compressor. Bundle the two together in the split loom. Feed the loom up the frame. Step 3. Air shock installation. Screw a Voss fitting into the air shock and finger tighten. Remove the white shipping pin and insert the 4mm air hose into the fitting until you feel it seat. Remove the fitting from the shock and confirm the keeper is on the air hose. Reinsert the fitting to the shock and tighten firmly with a wrench. Install the shock in the motorcycle with the air hose facing the right side. Tighten the upper and lower shock bolts. Step 4. Manifold installation. Mount the manifold bracket to the Arnott manifold. Using the supplied washer and screw, mount the manifold to the nut insert in the frame. Screw a Voss fitting into the manifold and finger tighten. Remove the white shipping pin and insert the 4mm air hose into the fitting until you feel it seat. Remove the fitting from the manifold and confirm the keeper is on the air hose. Reinsert the fitting into the manifold and snug tight with a wrench. Feed the 1/4 inch air line from the compressor loom behind the battery to the manifold. Make sure that the hose will not rub on the drive belt or touch the exhaust. Trim hose to length and insert into manifold. Step 5. 2-button handlebar switch installation. Remove the lower clutch perch bolt and discard. Using the supplied bolt and spacer, mount the handlebar switch to the perch. Remove the 2 rear fuel tank mount bolts and disconnect the vent hose. This will allow you to move the tank enough to fish the handlebar switch wire down the frame under the tank. Remove the battery cover. Following the wiring diagram in the back of the supplied manual, complete the electrical connections. The clocking of the shock eyes can be changed to suit the owner's tastes. Simply fix the lower eye in a vise to keep it from moving, then grasp the damper sleeve and twist the sleeve on the shock body.